Boko Haram crisis, UN not needed against Nigerian militants. Nigeria does not need the help of UN or African Union troops to take on Boko Haram, the country's national security advisor has told the BBC. Sambo Dasuki said Nigeria and its neighbours were in a good shape to take on the insurgents. But he acknowledged the group, which is fighting to create an Islamic state, were a real security threat. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says he plans to visit Nigeria in a couple of days. Mr. Kerry made the announcement in a speech discussing how to tackle violent extremism at the Davos Economic Conference. Since the Nigerian government declared a state of emergency 20 months ago in 3 northeastern states to deal with the insurgency, Boko Haram has strengthened and now controls several towns, where it has declared a caliphate. The militants gained worldwide notoriety after kidnapping more than 200 schoolgirls in April last year, who have yet to be rescued. Line. Boko Haram at a glance. A screen grab taken from a video released on YouTube in April 2012, apparently showing Boko Haram leader Abubakar Shekau, center, sitting flanked by militants. Founded in 2002, initially focused on opposing Western education, Boko Haram means Western education is forbidden in the Hausa language. Launched military operations in 2009 to create Islamic State. Thousands killed, mostly in northeastern Nigeria, also attacked police and UN headquarters in capital, Abuja. Abducted hundreds, including at least 200 schoolgirls. Controls several northeastern towns. Launched attacks on Cameroon. Soldiers without weapons. Who are Boko Haram? Why Nigeria has not defeated Boko Haram? Line. Recently they have carried out raids into neighboring Cameroon, and this week Boko Haram's leader said his fighters had carried out the brutal attacks on the Nigerian town of Baga. He said they had seized enough weapons from Baga's military base to annihilate Nigeria. Some reports said that as many as 2,000 people died in Baga, but Nigeria's government has disputed this, putting the toll at 150. Mr. Dasuki told the BBC's Newsday program that close to 50% of Nigeria's army was now deployed to the northeast, which he said showed how seriously the situation was being taken. Chadian soldiers on Cameroon's border with Nigeria, January 21, 2015. Over the weekend, Chadian soldiers deployed to Cameroon's border with Nigeria to bolster security. However, several soldiers have complained about not being given enough weapons and working equipment to tackle Boko Haram. Mr. Dasuki has dismissed such criticisms, saying there were cowards within the armed forces who hampered the campaign against the insurgents. When asked if Nigeria needed outside help, he said no, before saying it was an option to involve UNO forces, but regional partners were best placed to deal with the problem. Nigerian soldiers currently make up the bulk of UN peacekeepers deployed to Africa, the security chief has said. Correspondents say so far the regional fight against Boko Haram has been ineffectual. Efforts to form a multinational force involving Nigeria, Niger, Chad, and Cameroon have floundered. However, following a meeting this week, it was agreed that they would seek UN backing for the force, and move the headquarters from the captured town of Baga to Chad's capital, N'Djamena. Over the weekend, Chadian soldiers deployed to Cameroon's border with Nigeria to help secure the porous border.